So again, welcome to Kingdom Financial Group. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Again, we are recording this for anybody that may come in late or may miss it. It will be posted in the back office for you guys to go and get that link and go back and replay it later. All right. So for those of you that is coming in right now, that's already a part, type in the chat for me if you got the notification in your back office, in your system. It popped up on your screen notifying you. I think on Monday or beginning of last week that we was actually going to have a meeting tonight. We intentionally did that for a reason because we wanted to actually make sure everybody that logged in seen that notification pop up on your screen. So if you're on the night, type in the chat, just type the word yes. If you was one of those that actually saw that on your back end when you logged in, okay, I see some of y'all typing yes. Okay, awesome, awesome. So that was intentional. So that lets us know we're gonna cover some of those points on why certain people may not be on tonight, and why certain people, if you're on a board and it feels like you're not going to the next level, if it was going real fast and now it seems like it's gonna slow down a little bit. Let me just start off by saying this. It has not really slowed down. There are literally still people coming into this community on a daily basis. I think we're up to about 500 and some people within launching this new automated system in less than 3 weeks. All right. So thank you everybody that's typing yes in those comments. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump in this. And again, this is gonna explain a lot why we don't have exactly 500 and some people that we have in our community actually on this particular Zoom meeting tonight. And it's very important that we share this particular Zoom meeting after it's been recorded. Again, we're gonna post it the same way, but if you've invited personally someone to this community, definitely get this Zoom meeting to them, the recording once it has been made available to you, because again, it's gonna cover a lot of the issues you guys been having. And one of the main issues is primarily this: a lot of people are not logging in. Those of you, I mean, again, over 500 some people, almost 600 people in the community, and we are only about 30 people that's actually on the meeting tonight. So that tells me that a lot of people are not even logging in, checking the login. So you have to log in. If you're creating logins for other people, I know some people came in with different groups. We got about 7 different group leaders that have actually brought communities together with our community. They just kind of came over because they've been blessing this community and they want to share the same blessing with their people. So we understand that there are some team leaders that are setting up accounts, multiple of you, but you want to really stress to the people, if you're setting up accounts for other people, paying their gifting their way for them, whatever the case may be, you want to let them know, hey, listen, if I'm gifting for you, if I'm setting up your account for you, we need you to manage these accounts, log in, because if that doesn't happen, it's going to slow the system completely down. And maybe some of you are experiencing that because, like I said, your board, some of you literally got gifted in the same day. Then a week went by, and you're like, well, what happened? It was going so fast. One reason may be is that people are just simply not logging in because we have so many people. Again, it's not just 1 or 2. We have literally about 7 or 8 people that are literally team leaders that set up, not within Kingdom Financial Group, but just, that came as a head to bring their groups to Kingdom Financial Group. And so what is happening is they're setting up these accounts, they're giving people logins, gifting for them for whatever the issue may be. And they're just simply, once they pass it off and give them the keys to the vehicle, unfortunately, the vehicle is just sitting in the garage. I guess they're waiting on them to kind of manage it for them. I'm not sure what the case is, but we have to make sure that these people are logging in, getting the notifications, getting everything, because everything is literally at your fingertips by doing this. All right. So we're going to get into some questions in just a moment. And again, I'm not going to be long. I know many of you probably going to have some questions. You're going to want to chime in and personally ask me your questions. But this is your particular dashboard, okay? And once you begin to get on your dashboard, and let me say this, those of you that came in with a group, that's perfectly fine. You probably got a banker master link, all right? And I'm going to talk about that banker master link a little bit later, but whatever link someone gave you to sign up with, you're supposed to use that link one time, all right? I want to make sure you guys are paying attention, so make sure you type in the chat one time, all right? Everybody type one time, all right? So when someone invites you to Kingdom Financial Group and you say, hey, it makes sense, I'm willing to give $50 to get this a shot, they're going to give you a link, all right? Whether it be the banker master link or their personal affiliate link. Again, if you have a major group with 200 or 300 people, or if you merge with our community with over 50 people, they probably gave you the master link to begin to use, all right? They probably gave you that banker master link just to get you into the system. All right. Once you use that link one time, you want to begin to use now your affiliate link. This is very important. There's a reason why when you log into your back office, guys, your dashboard, that it has affiliate URL up here. This is your link. It's the reason why it has copy here, because it's designed for you. Once you are actually logged into the system by using whatever link somebody else has given to you for the very first time, that's fine. It got you into the system. Now, the reason this affiliate link is up here is not just to look pretty. It's up here because this is what you want to give the people that you invite to the community. All right. You don't want to give them the person link that they gave you. You don't want to give them the master link anymore, because it's not going to benefit you. Okay. It's not going to, it'll benefit you in a certain way, but we want immediate results. That's what we're looking for. So there's a reason for this is up here. We don't want this up here just to look at it and just say, oh, well, it's just some numbers up there on the screen. No, it's the first thing on your screen for a reason, because this is what's going to get you gifted. This is what's going to move you in this community. You need this link. It's not just there just to be there, just to take up space. It's there because this is what you need. This needs to be your #1 friend in this community, in this automated system. All right. All right. So once you're in the system, that's going to be your link that you actually share with 2 people that you invite to the community. Now, of course, we always ask people that come into the community, we want you to share this with 2 people that you know, love, and trust. And again, I'll talk about that a little bit more in detail, because some of you may have came and merged with a group and said, well, I thought I didn't need 2 people because my team leader said we were just all going to come in together. Whatever your team leader told you, that's what your team leader told you. Okay, so I can only speak for the volunteers and how we are running things within the back end of Kingdom Financial Group. We're going to give you the raw, uncut way to be successful in this community, not just to get you in. Okay, we'd rather you not come in if you're not 100% sure than to just try to manipulate you and just get you to come in. That's not what we stand for here at Kingdom Financial Group. Okay, so we're going to always give it to you right. We're always going to give it to you the best way. So we always tell people, whether you're in a group or not, if you want to be successful, without a shadow of a doubt, you need to invite 2 people that you know, love, and trust. I don't care what community, what somebody else has sold you on. Come over here because you won't need 2 people. At the end of the day, listen, we've had so many people that's actually merged with this community, that's been told all types of lies, all types of schemes just to get them in the community. At the end of the day, guys, it's like this. You need people in the community to get gifted. There's no way you can just come into the community without bringing nobody else in the community and expect to get gifted over and over again. It's not going to work. Eventually, it's going to stall out. And any community that tells you you don't need people, you don't need 2 people, just bring yourself, eventually you're going to get stuck. And that's why some of you have merged over to our community, because you got stuck in a previous community. And we don't want you having that same experience here. So make sure that you are following the principles and the guidelines that we have set in place. Okay, we've studied it. Our John Reedy, who is our designer, has went through this with a fine-tooth comb. We created the model and the vehicle to make it work. Now, if you guys don't get in and drive it and use all the functions correctly, the way we have in the owner's manual, it's not going to work. Okay, we're not responsible for what your team leader tells you, for what somebody else in the community told you. We're only responsible for the information we give out on the back end as the designers of this particular software. And I'm telling you, Adrian Reedy, he's phenomenal with this. He's done this for a living. This is what he does every day. So he's skilled in this thing. So when we tell you how to do it, this is what the principles you need to follow. All right. So once you're in, you can also check. Some people say, well, how do I check my board views? Where am I at on the board? All you do is click on board views. All right. And when you're going to go and click on, everybody has to start at the $50 board. So for those of you that's watching for the very first time, we have a progression level. Everybody starts at the $50 board. Off the $50 board, in turn, you hope to be gifted $200 in return. All right. On the mini board 2.0, you're going to give $150 in hopes to get gifted back off of that $150 board $600. All right. Then you move and progress to the standard board, which you gift in $500 in hopes to get $4,000 back in return. All right. After you complete that board, you move next to the mega board, which is a $1,500 gift, which in total, you're going to get back $8,000 in return because other $4,000 that is gifted forward. And we'll explain that a little later as well. All right. So everybody has to start at the $50 board level, the mini board 1.0. You can't jump to the standard board. You can't jump to the mega board. Because we want everybody to just get their feet wet, learn the system at the $50 level, and have success at the $50 level. Because some people say, well, people want to make sure it works. The boards are smaller on the smaller boards. So that way, when you come in at the $50 level, you have more of an opportunity to show people this works. And we're going to deal with that a lot because we've had a lot of people came in and said that as well. Hey, I got people that want to make sure this works. They've been gifted on the $50 board. They've been gifted on the $150 board. And guess what? Them same people that told them I was waiting for you to see if it worked, still scared to come in. So that's no longer an excuse, all right? So we're going to deal with a lot of those things because, again, our model here at Kingdom Financial Group, there's no owner. This is not a business. You guys completely 100% control your board and those people that are gathered with you in this particular community. We're just on the back end to help you answer any questions you may have, to have a process in place that we've already proven to see that it works, and just to help you coast along. But at the end of the day, this is your model. If this was a business, which is not a business, but if it was your business, this would be your business, not Kingdom Financial Group. Kingdom Financial Group has no EINs, none of that stuff, okay? It's just the name of a community that we have. So that's just what we call ourselves because a group of kingdom people just came together to do kingdom-minded things. At the end of the day, this is your vehicle. I can't say it enough. This is not my vehicle. I'm not the owner of it. Our Dream Reedy is not the owner of it. None of our admins or our volunteers are the owner of Kingdom Financial Group. This is just a simple community that we come together and do the exact same thing, guys, all right? So when you do refer somebody to the community, you can click on referral structure. When you see the referral structure, you'll see the referral tree, referral list, and your referral. So when you click on this, you can see everybody that you personally referred to the community, all right? So you can see right here, this person already invited KFG3. This is just for examples only, all right? I'm gonna answer those questions at the end. I see somebody asked a question in the chat. How does KFG benefit from this setup? We don't benefit at all, okay? We're not getting paid to do this. There's nobody on payroll, none of that. We all just came together, put our money together, and built this automated system so you can have control over it. We're in the community just like you are, okay? We're on a board just like you are, all right? So there's no special benefits we get, except this keeps us from overworking ourselves for free. That's the benefits we get. So we don't have to work ourselves overly for free, but we're still getting a lot of questions because people are just not viewing the videos, viewing the information, and getting on these Zoom meetings, all right? So I'm gonna address a lot of those questions toward the end, so just hold on for that. So again, you will see all your for referrals right here in this particular section, all right? Let's say if you need to change your account information, if you need to change your profile or change your password, you would do all that under account settings, all right? When you wanna see your gift summary, let me just go ahead in the profile first if you wanna change your profile. So you can just put all your information in there, put your address, and if you don't wanna put your address, just put NA, non-applicable, okay? You can just type anything in that address section when you update your information there, and it'll allow you to do so. So you don't actually have to put that there. Nobody will see that information but you and those on the administrative side, all right? So there's no security risk or security factor there. That your address would not be given to anybody in the KFG community. That is strictly just for your knowledge, or if we need to send a letter or anything from our end on the backside, all right? So you can change your password. All the information is there under the account settings. If you look over here to the left and click on gift summary, this is where you can begin to see all the gifts that you have received, all right? You can click on my received gifts, and it'll show you any received gifts you have gotten, any gifts that you have sent. It will tell you who you sent the gift to. So you can see right here, this is a new account. So we made our $50 donation to Adron Reed, who is the creator of this particular program, all right? So we sent it to him because he was in the banker position. We sent it, he approved that gift. That got us approved and made our status active in our account, okay? So let me say this, you will not be active in the system until you have sent your gift. So you have 24 hours or less to send that gift. Those of you that have not signed up, if you're inviting somebody to the community that signs up, let them know if you're not ready to gift, you may want to wait until you're ready to gift, because after 24 hours, if you don't send your gift and upload the proof that you have given, it's going to begin to replace you with the next user, all right? Again, try to hold these questions to the end. I see another question. Is it mandatory for you to invite 2 persons for you to benefit? Again, if you came in with a group, whatever your team leader told you, I'm not sure if they're stacking people. I'm not sure if they're providing people for you. But on the backside, just speaking from the board of Kingdom Financial Group, yes, bring in 2 people that you know, love, and trust, because we know That's the model that works. All right. Now, if your team leader told you something different, if your friend told you something different, we can't, we wasn't there in that conversation. So we don't know what was said to you. Even if I tell the groups that are merging all the time, I say, even if you're merging in a group, at the end of the day, the last people in those groups are going to need 2 people. So whether you're stacking people, when you get to the bottom, those bottom people are still going to need 2 people. All right. So you can't run from the 2 people. If you're the person that says, hey, I just don't want to invite 2 people. I don't want to shut it for nobody. I just want to come in, get gifted, and just sit back and be the banker all day long. This may not be the community for you, because you're going to kill everybody. Just being real with you. Okay. And that's one thing you're going to get here at Kingdom Financial Group. On the back end, we're going to give it to you 100% raw, real, and tell you the truth. Okay. We don't want you in the community being manipulated, feeling like you got took. That's not our motto. Okay. That's not what we're trying to do here. So we ask everybody in the community to be 100% honest, be 100% straight up with people, and let them know what they're doing, because at the end of the day, they're going to come and ask us these questions. All right. We have so many people that say, well, this person told me this person told me that. And I say, okay, did you watch the Zoom video? Did you watch the presentation when you first came in? What did we say in that video? But this is what this person told me. Again, we have no responsibility based on what somebody else tells you to do. So we always tell people, come in with the attitude and the willingness to say, hey, I'm willing to go and invite 2 people that I know, love, and trust. All right. To me, when I got on my board, if people told me, hey, I don't want to invite 2 people. Okay, well, you just need to hold off, because it's not for you right now, because I need stability. All right. I need people I know, love, and trust that want to build something. All right. So that's what we always say from our end. We say yes. But again, if you came in with a group, whatever your group leader told you to do, that's up to you if you want to follow those instructions. But we know being successful in this community only works when you invite and share with other like-minded people. That's the only way, guys. All right. We have to come together. Forget about what happened to you in the last community, what the last people done to you. Just because you eat one bad steak don't make every steak you eat bad. All right. So make sure you understand that all your gift summaries will be there. This is where you would begin to approve your gifts as well. So you will have gifts here that say you need to approve them. All that good stuff will be in there as well. We do have our training video 100% on this particular program, so we can get that to you if you need it as well. All your settings, this is where you would change your payment settings. This is very important. So under settings, you have payment settings. All right. So when you click on payment settings, you can go here and change your Zelle information, your Cash App, your PayPal, your banking account number. And again, you don't have to put your banking or routing account number in there. That's simply for those that are in international places like Jamaica, Canada, Trinidad, different parts of the world where they don't have Cash App, they don't have Zelle. So there may be certain times where you may need to use these other principles in place. So keep that in mind. I'm going to address those questions as well momentarily. So if you don't want to put that in there, just put NA for right now, because you'll always be able to contact the person on your board if you need to begin to do something like that. All right. On the messages on the left-hand side, this will be where we have any messages, or we need to send an email to you, or if you need to send an email to someone concerning gifting or somebody on your board, you would just simply type their username in here and send that over. Your notifications, as any notifications you will receive from KFG, like Zoom meetings and things like that, all that will be listed there. All right. So that's the gist of that. All right. That's the gist of that. All right. So those of you that have questions, please hold those questions to the end, and we're going to address all these questions. All right. So again, there is a detailed training on this particular system. So if you're first time tuning in and you say, okay, it makes a little bit of sense to me, I want to know more about how to use the system, we can definitely, or who have invited you, get you the training, the full thorough training video on this particular system, so you know how to maneuver in and out with this system with no problem. All right. So let's go ahead and address some of these questions and concerns that are risen up on the back end. Give me 1 second. I see y'all in the chat box. Just hold those questions to the end. Let's see if we can get this over here. One second, guys. Let's see if we can get this up. There we go. All right. So let's address some of these questions you guys have had, some of these concerns that have come to us. All right. So one of the things we want to say is, don't just sit and expect others to get placed underneath you. All right. Don't just wait on that. I see some of the questions in the chat saying, I've been in this for 3 weeks. I'm on the $50 board, haven't moved since. I got 2 people under me on my board. Okay, the question is, did the people under you get their 2 people? All right, so the problem is you have some people on some boards who are just literally sitting there and expecting others to get placed under them. All right, if you brought in 2 people, have your 2 people invited their 2 people. All right, I'm gonna give you all the different scenarios for those of you that may be in that spot where you see it's a little slow or whatever it is. I'm gonna cover all that. Just give me some time. All right, so don't just sit there and expect others to just get placed under you. All right, yes, the master link will place people under you if they didn't come in with a merge group or anything like that. Whoever uses that master link, it randomly chooses a place to put them at, so it would help you as far as people getting placed under you. But don't just sit there and expect others to just get placed under you automatically. All right, we get several telephone calls, texts every day. My board is not moving, or it's going a little slow. I was going fast. When is people gonna get put under me? We can't put people under you. All right, the system does that, and you do that. We have, again, this is 100% controlled by you. I think it's where everybody is kind of missing that. We are not, all we do is oversee. All right, we're not here to run this, run you, or run anybody else. This is 100% user control, which means you control this. You control your own board. Again, some of you have been listening to other people in the community, and they got you on a wild goose chase. But hopefully tonight this will get you back on the right track. All right. So the next thing is the master link versus the affiliate link. Now I want y'all to pay attention with this, because this is the biggest problem I think that a lot of you are dealing with right now. All right, and maybe even the one that said that you're on the $50 board and you got 2 people and you haven't moved since. All right, because there are some people. When we first started this, the master link was introduced. So they got the master link. And again, the master link is simply for those with large group numbers. All right, large group numbers. And that's just to get you in the system. All right, because if you got 100 people that you need to merge over to a group, it's literally impossible just to go 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. That's exhausting. All right, so the master link is a link that they would give out. And everybody just fills out that link, and the system will automatically stack them or place them in the next available place to be gifted the quickest. All right, it puts you in the next. The computer's job is to put you in a place to fill the board. That's what it wants to do. That's what that master link does. The master link, when it gets a sign up through the master link, it just says, hey, what next board is the next one that need to be filled up? Okay, if it's board number 2, I'm gonna fill board number 2. That's what the master link said. That's how the master link thinks. All right. Once you get that master link, again, for the first time, you don't, and let's say you want to invite 2 people on your own, you don't want to go and use that master link again. All right. Now, we had some people come in and the master link was benefiting them because, again, they're at the top already. So when they use that master link, it's going to place everybody under them. And that's why you have people that are already on the mega board and you're still on the $50 board, because you have been listening to them and they told you to keep using the master link, keep using the master link. Don't use your affiliate link, because it's benefiting them. All right, it's getting them blessed faster, because the computer is set up to stack their board, not your board, their board. All right, that's what that master link is for. It's only to get those boards filled quickly, because it was set up to migrate people quickly. All right, again, that affiliate link is the link that's in your back office. It's given to you for a reason, so you can give it to your people that you personally want to invite in this community. All right, so for those of you that are with a group, or kind of a group within inside a group, you want to give those people that's connected to you, maybe it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your aunt, whoever it may be, you want to give them people your affiliate link. You don't want to give them your banker link, your master link, because it's going to spread them anywhere in the system. You're going to get separated. So those of you that are in the community who, and I ask people all the time, please tell me who these people are, but they won't tell me who they are. Adron asks them who they are, but nobody never tells us who they are. If someone is keep telling you to use the master link, I'm telling you today, if you're already in the system and you have access to log into your back office, stop using the master link. Use your affiliate link, because when you use your affiliate link, when the first 2 people you share that with is going directly under you. All right. And guess what? Those that still using that master link, If the board comes around and chooses your board to place somebody, all it's going to do is place it under the 2 people that you already have invited to the community. So it's going to help them out. All right. So the master link is designed to help with extra people and to help those that are merging in large groups and just to get you in the community. Your affiliate link, all right, is the one you need to share with your personal people, the people that you know, love, and trust, that you are personally inviting to this community. I can't tell you how many stories, how many texts we done got, emails we have gotten. I brought 14 people, I brought 10 people, and they strode out everywhere. The first thing I always ask, did you use the affiliate link? And guys, this is something we've stated since day one. You cannot get to the place where you're just constantly listening to people in the community. Follow the example we have in place, because you can't blame us because you listened to somebody else who told you and gave you a link. You need to watch the videos and stuff for yourself and get an understanding of this, all right? So if you're already in the system, start inviting people with your affiliate link, all right? Is there a way to transfer from one affiliate link to another? I'm not sure I understand that question, transferring one affiliate link to another. No, because you already have an affiliate link. Everybody has their own affiliate link, all right? So that's why we say if you're inviting 2 people, that's all. Listen, if we just get that concept, and I don't understand why in every community people don't get this concept. All you need is 2 people, not 50, not 100. All you personally need as one individual is 2 people you know, love, and trust. And if everybody commit to that commitment, there will be no issues, all right? Somebody said, what if persons is refusing to pay you, all right? If people are refusing to pay you, you need to send us an email, or that person needs to definitely email us and have us remove them from the community. I don't understand that. You know, how can you not want to give somebody? That's the only way this works. So why wouldn't you want to give somebody? I don't understand that. Now, there have been some quarrels from whatever case may be, maybe backlash from other communities where people don't want to give certain people. Listen, the computer don't care if y'all like each other or not. Again, the only way to get around that is to begin to use your own affiliate link, okay? If you're going to be biting each other head off, having disagreements, listen, it's never going to be successful. You might as well just hang it up and count your losses, because it's only going to work if we work together, all right? So use those affiliate links if you are already in the community once you start inviting your people, because we can't go back and undo it. If your people are already scrolled everywhere, we can't go back and undo it, because again, we didn't go in and do it. It's 100% user control. You're able to control everything. You are in control, okay? Not somebody else in this community. Stop letting people in the community, all right? Tell you what to do. That's what I'm putting right here on this screen right now. Don't just take someone else's word. Watch the videos and the Zooms that we have recorded, all right? Learn the information. If anything, you shouldn't say, he said, they said. You should say, this is what I got from the video of Kingdom Financial Group, and this is what I did, okay? But we're getting all this other feedback because somebody else told you to keep using the banker link. Do not just take someone else's word. Watch the videos. That's the only guarantee you have, all right? Is if you watch the video for yourself, know the system for yourself, because again, a lot of people I think are just banking on other people to run this for them, and this is not how it works. You can't expect somebody else to run this for you. I own businesses myself. I cannot expect my employees or expect just other people to run my business. I have to run my business. It's my business. I have to run it. So I can't just put it completely into somebody else's hand, because if I do that, it's gonna make mistakes. All right. All right. Somebody said, I'm on the 150 board and not moving. Can I still get 2 persons? How would they come under me? Yes, you can. So if you're on the 150 board, again, go use that affiliate link, because what that's going to do is help the people that's on that $50 board is still tied to you. All right. It's still tied to you, so you don't have to worry about that. So once you get that link out, the computer knows those people go with you. It's going to help move you up on that 150 board. So yes, you can still do that even though you're on the 150 board. All right. So that just means you've already been gifted on the $50 board. Now you're on the 150 board, and the $50 board, for whatever reason, those 2 people haven't gotten 2 people, whatever the case may be. So if you have more people you want to personally invite, you can do that. And for some of you, you didn't have to invite nobody because the system just put people there. So you haven't even brought 2 people. So my thing is, help those that have helped you. Return the favor. Again, we get calls all the time. You know, all these people are under me. I didn't bring them in, but I got gifted. And the reality is, you know, it seems like you don't need 2 people because you're being gifted. But listen, return the favor. if you're being gifted and you know the other people came in under you and the computer just undergirded you with people, listen, return the favor. You know, be courteous, be kind, and still invite two people. You know it works. You've gotten gifted, so the least you could do is help somebody else that's already helped you. All right. I like to say a lot in this particular community. You know, greed will get you nowhere. Okay, and unfortunately, a lot of people, when it comes to things like this, they're greedy, they're selfish, and that's why a lot of these communities fail and do not work. It's not the model, it's the people. All right. So we have to get to a place where we are willing to help one another and not just sit there and just expect somebody else to do the work. All right. All right. Let's see. Somebody said this question was asked to me if for a new timer that has signed up doesn't gift within 24-hour ban, they would have lost their spot. Yes. Yes. Okay. But has to have until a login, would they need to sign up all over again? Yes. So after the 24 hours has passed, they would just simply need to go and sign up all over again. So which means they would take that same link and fill it out, you know, completely sign up all over again. Because the reason we put that 24-hour time frame in the perspective, because Adron Reedy was saying that a lot of people was coming into the community and just not gifting, and they were just holding the board up, and people was literally getting gifted within 24 hours. They were getting gifted the same day, and so people were signing up and really just sitting there for like a week without gifting, 2 or 3 days without gifting. So it holds the person up in the banker level because they have 2 people they can invite, and literally it was getting to a point where they was moving the people who hadn't gifted up in the ranks. And then by the time they give it the gift, they give it to get gifted right back, and it wasn't fair to the community. So we put that 24-hour time frame based on his suggestion, so they will be fair to everybody versus just taking up spots on the particular boards. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Give it time. All right, give it time. For those of you that have been involved in any other community, any type of community, normally the time frame is 30 days. That's not saying that that's how long it's going to take with this particular community. Again, we just launched this automated system about 3 weeks ago, a little over 3 weeks ago. It hasn't even been 30 days. All right. What I can say is because a lot of people say, you guys probably see it in the comments, I've been on the board 2 weeks, I've been on the board 1 week, whatever the case may be. You got to give it time. Again, we have over 500 some people in this community, almost 600 people, and literally over half of those people, 300 some people, have already been gifted in less than 30 days, 2 or 3 times. All right, because again, you're going to move from that $50 board to the $150 board. Majority of the people in this community have completed the $50 board. There's only about, I could say maybe 200, maybe if I had to take a random guess, and really might not even be that many that have not completed the $50 board. So you're looking at over half the community, over 85% of the community has been gifted once or twice in less than 30 days. All right, less than 30 days. We have people in less than 30 days that's already on the mega board, guys. In less than 30 days. That means they have progressed through 3 previous boards in less than 30 days. In less than 30 days. So you have to give this system time. You have to give it time, and again, examine all the issues and the concerns you may have concerning certain things. All right. So that way, you know that you're progressing the way you need to progress to move forward. All right. So give it time. Again, this is a system that's not even 30 days old. You know, that's the best I can give it to you. Okay. All right. Some people get gifted and leave after they are gifted the amount they lost in previous communities. All right, guys, we've heard this story 100 times, and literally, I'm just going to be plain and say it. It's not fair to those in the community, and that's why a lot of people are not moving on some boards or may have slowed down because we have this problem. Because people come to this community, it's working, they get gifted, and then they no longer gift again. They stop, they pull out, nobody can contact them, and then now they have to contact the office and say, hey, I can't respond to this person. I can't get in touch with this person. Nobody can get in touch with them. So we have to wait 3 or 4 days with no communication before we actually go in and completely remove your account or replace your account. It's simply not fair to those in the community to suffer based on what you went through in a previous community. If you got in this community and you see it's working, you see you're being blessed, why not keep going? I just don't get that concept. I don't understand that logic. But when you do that, you're hurting the people in front of you, and you're hurting the people behind you, because you just basically took it and just left out because you basically tried to regroup off this community what another community done to you. And really, it wasn't even the community, it was a person that done it to you. I really want you guys to understand that, all right? Okay, we were told no one would lose their money because community helped each other out. Okay, I'm not sure who told you that. I'm not sure what that is about. Community helped each other out. What does that mean, the community helped each other out? You gotta help me out a little bit with that question. All right. So that concern we have on the screen, be mindful of that. Again, don't blame the people on your board for something that's happened in another or previous community based on what somebody else told you. All right. My next thing is set up a PayPal. All right. Before I get that, you mentioned that masterboard persons randomly. Does the software do this for affiliate links? Yes. So the masterboard will place extra people randomly. The affiliate link still, you can use that. You use your affiliate link anytime you want to invite somebody. It's going to always connect the people to your board. All right. The masterboard places people random. The masterboard doesn't. You mean the master link? The master link. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm reading your question. It says masterboard in your question, but you mean master link. Yes, the master link places people randomly. Does the software do this for the affiliate link? No, the affiliate link places them directly under you. So under your name, you will see those people or person that you invited with that affiliate link. So they go directly under you. All right. Next thing is set up a PayPal account because of some may have international ways of getting gifted. All right. Because we are so diverse in this community, we have had the issue where certain people cannot gift you. And that may be a reason why your board is not moving, or you feel like you've been on the same board for a while, because we get so many emails. And again, because this is 100% your control, they have no way to gift you. They have no way to gift you because there's no PayPal or whatever the case may be. And because they're in a foreign country, the only thing they have is PayPal. So make sure everybody sets up PayPal. I do know that there's a hole sometime when you set it up. Certain people do know how to avoid that hole. I think one person said if you actually link your bank account to it, they wouldn't hold it or something like that. But that's something you have to kind of research with PayPal. I always tell people do a test for like $10 or $20 to approve your account. Do a test first, and then start putting your PayPal out there so you can start being gifted to PayPal. Because again, we have, I want to say probably over 35 to 50% of the community is not from the US. All right. So some of you, I know for a shot of a doubt, just by looking at the boards previously this week for some of the questions, there's about 20 of you that the reason why you haven't been gifted is because people cannot gift you. They don't have Cash App. They don't have Zelle in these foreign countries. All they have is PayPal. And then sometimes they can't contact you because either you have a bogus telephone number on your contact information, or your email is not right. There's literally no way to get in contact with you. So that's one thing you want to make sure. Again, this is not by any means to get over on anybody or get your information or anything like that. People need, only thing that's going to show on your back office or to anybody in the community is your telephone number and your email. It is purposed that way because people need to know how to gift you. And if that's the case where you don't have PayPal, maybe they need to contact you and say, okay, will you do a wire transfer? Will you do a bank transfer? Can I trust you with my banking information? If not, there's always Western Union. Okay, but then you got to look at the fees. So I always say, PayPal, it may charge you $2 or $3, just depending on the amount. Pay the $2 or $3. I mean, and some people complain about that. They don't want to pay the fee, $5 fee on $500, on $600. Come on, guys. I mean, this is money you're getting gifted that you didn't have to work for. So we have stubborn people that just really because they don't want to pay $3 fee, won't set up PayPal. So, use whatever method. Keep that in mind. So some of you, I know for a shot of a doubt, the reason why you haven't been gifted is because people can't contact you. And the way they're trying to gift you, you don't have that method. So make sure you have those 3 methods, Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Those are the main 3 ways, all right, that can help you get gifted a lot faster in this particular community. So make sure you make it your business to do that by any means necessary. So you're not it will speed up the process 100%. All right. Approve all gifts once you have been gifted. All right. Again, a lot of people are not approving their gifts. I get emails, and Drainey gets text messages as well about this, that people are simply not approving the gifts. So, you know, when you get notified on your Cash App, your PayPal, whatever, you know you've been gifted. Log in and approve that person's gift. Now, it's not going to hold that person up. Because when you say, well, if they don't approve it, it's going to hold me up. No, it's not going to hold you up, but it's going to begin to red flag their account and hold the person above the, you know, that person that actually got gifted is going to, you know, create some slowdown, because the computer is actually giving you time to approve a gift that should have been already been approved. All right. So what we like to say is send a courtesy text to notify the person that you have gifted them, and they kindly approve it. All right. You don't want to send this if they have not gifted. All right. A lot of people as well, because, and we may change this as well, but some of you have access to the second board or third board because you've already, once the first person gifts you on that board. So let's say if you're on the $50 board and you've been gifted, let's say if you've been gifted $150 so far and you need one more gift or maybe two more gifts on the $50 board. The $150 board is already going to be open to you, and it's going to be showing you and the person on that $150 board that you need to send a gift. Now, a lot of people have been getting harassed from other people because they notified them in the system that it's time to gift up, but they haven't finished being gifted yet. The only reason that feature was made available is so that when the person is maybe waiting on their last gift, they can go ahead and say, okay, it's working. I got one more gift I can get, but let me go ahead and gift up. But we may change that and just make it mandatory. I'm talking to Adrian Reedy right now to see what he wants to do. But we may make it mandatory that you have to get all 4 gifts before anybody gets notified that you're able to go to the next level, because it's creating more of a headache than anything, because a lot of people are getting harassed every day. When you gonna gift? You're supposed to be gifting me. The computer telling me it's time for you to gift. But the reality is they're still waiting on one other gift or 2 more gifts from the previous board. So you guys are welcome to share your feedback in the comments. If you think it's better just to not give access to the next board until you received all 4 of your gifts or 8 of your gifts from that current board, then you will have access, and then the person above you will be notified that it's time for you to gift them. But I think that may be a better way. Again, we're going to talk and discuss that as well. But we think we may implement that just because there's been a lot of people just been getting daily calls every day because people just, you know, harassing them about gifting up when they haven't finished being gifted on the current board their own. Again, it simply just opens that board for you, because if you have 1 or 2 gifts left, it's totally up to your discretion if you want to go ahead and move to that next board or not. But we may just go ahead and make it mandatory that you have to get all 4 gifts before any board opens up or anybody being notified. So if you agree with that, and you don't, just go ahead and type agree, and we can kind of have Adrini calculate those tonight and kind of do a self poll. So if you agree with that, you know, so you won't get harassed, telephone calls saying the computer's saying it's time for you to gift me. Why you ain't gifted yet? It's been a week. Okay, somebody said I agree. I think that would be better to make it mandatory. Okay, we see somebody said disagree. So you have the right to disagree and agree. So just type it on the screen. We're going to calculate those and see what we need to do. But there are some people who have been getting those telephone calls. So you guys type agree if you agree, or disagree if you disagree, and we'll tally it up at the end to kind of see, help us make our better decision on that. All right. All right. People don't want to join until I get gifted. I have to prove to others that it works. Again, guys, we can't help if you've been burnt in another community. Somebody said, I just got on, repeat the question. So the question was, some people have been getting harassing phone calls and texts saying, you know, just every day, would you gift me? Would you gift me? It's time for you to gift me. But the reality is they haven't finished getting gifted on the previous board. For example, if someone is on the $50 board, maybe they need 2 more gifts to complete that $50 board. But right now, as the system is set up, they already have access to the $150 board. So the person on the $150 board is constantly harassing the person on the $50 board saying, the computer is telling me it's time for you to gift to this $150 board. When you gonna gift me? But the other person is like, I'm not ready to gift you yet because I'm still waiting on 2 gifts. So do you agree or disagree that we make it mandatory that you have to get all 4 of your gifts on the $50 board or whatever board, fully complete that board before the person above you gets notified that it's time for you to gift to that board? So that way it'll eliminate people getting texts and just every day or every other day when you gonna gift me? When you gonna gift me? So if you agree, just type agree. If you disagree, type disagree, and we're gonna tally it up. And I'll get with Adron Reedy and talk to him and see what he thinks about it as well once we get everybody tallied up. All right. So this is another thing I have on the screen that we kind of go through every day. People don't want to join until I get gifted. I have to prove to others that this worked. All right, guys, I'm just gonna give it to you plain. Again, we're gonna give you the truth here. If you have people that say, I don't want to do it until I see you get gifted, move on from those people, because again, it's impossible for you to get gifted without people. All right. I get it. You've been burned in other communities. I get it. You lost money in other communities. And those of you that's new to the community, you know, I do the Zooms periodically. And I tell people, you know, me personally, I have lost over $3,000 or $4,000 in other gifting communities before I got in this community. Okay. So I get it. I know what it feels like to be discouraged, to lose money that you worked hard for. You got a family and you got kids that you have to, you know, feed. So I get it. The hesitation. But I like to say again, when you invite people to this community, again, we don't want you inviting them like you're inviting them to a business, because this is not a business. You're not inviting them to me. You're not inviting them to Adron. You're not inviting them to any of the admins here. They're being a part of you. Okay, so you got to begin to make sure you're talking to them in that manner. Hey, listen, this is me we're talking about. I'm asking you to connect with me, work with me, not just you know, just see if this is another thing that works. You know. But we get that a lot as well. You know, people don't want to join until they get gifted. Well, how are you going to get gifted if you have no people? You know, that's just the reality. And one thing about it is, you know, if you got to prove to somebody that this works, it's not for them. Why should I have to show you my money before you decide to put up yours? That's you know, I don't see millionaires doing that. Okay, so, and you know, do what you want to do, but you know, just in my perspective, you shouldn't have to prove yourself to anybody. If you feel like you got to prove yourself to somebody, or someone makes you feel like you got to prove something to them just because they had a bad experience, those people are going to hurt you in the long run. All right. Trust me, I've seen this more times than none. I've been burnt by the same people. And some of you have came into this community and you're already on the $500 board, and them same people that said, hey, when you start getting gifted, I'm coming in. Well, you done went through three boards already and they still ain't coming in. So, you know, now what's their excuse? So listen, when they give you those excuses, just move on to somebody else and say, okay, I respect your decision, no hard feelings, you know, but if you change your mind, I would really like you to be one of my 2 people, because I feel like we can do something and build something together, and I really want you to trust me. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next one. I think that's about it I had to cover. Yeah, so that was it. All right, so let's answer some of these questions. Somebody said disagree with sticking on one board to be gifted. No, you're not gonna stick on one board. It's you have to complete one board fully before somebody asks you to give to the next board. All right. All right. So if you have a question, let's get some of these questions out real quick. Hopefully I covered the majority of the questions just throughout those, so you guys can kind of know what's going on. So let's go. Robert has a question. George has a question. If you have a question, come over and raise your hand in the chat. I'm going to hit the ask to unmute button, and then you should be unmuted. Mr. Barracks, how you doing, sir?
Good night, sir. I don't have nothing negative to say. All I can tell you, I appreciate what you have been doing. And I did right. If I had heard most of this subject from you before, maybe myself and my members would come up a bit faster, but I was not too versatile on it. I'm just learning.
Right.
So if anything, I'm just learning what to do, because we were on this same, I think it was the same Kingdom Financial Group, and they come up, we were on the $500 board, but then it was moving. Now it become digital. And I'm telling the truth, you're doing a very good job, you know, and I have to give you all my support. And yes, I'm learning, going daily. And with the affiliate link, I did instruct the members below me to send it out to their friends or family, and they come in, because we did make mistake, but it's not mistake that we cannot be corrected. That can be corrected. And the good thing about it is we start at the $50 level. If we had started at the $500 level, we would have meet up in walls. So you did a very good job at the $50 level.
Absolutely.
So that will help us to grow, and we are here to support you and to support this venture, because you know, Kingdom Financial is doing a very good job. This is the first community I come on and officially speak in. My niece invite me from Jamaica, and I'm in New Jersey. And I did come in and I try to sign them up back with, make sure they have PayPal. But then it's very challenging for PayPal. But since I'm trusted by them and I'm just telling as it is, I do assist them by using my Cash App and the funds will be there. Nobody gonna use their money. And they trust me, you know. I'm 62 years old. They're all my family and friends.
Awesome.
So I'm assisting them, instructing them to follow the instruction you gave to me, and that they should sign up on the affiliate link in inviting two people.
Good.
So you're doing a very good job, and you keep it. And I know you're a very genuine person. No mind what anybody wants to say. I don't know you from ABIC, just voice. So one day we'll meet. Though after COVID is over, we'll all meet one day.
Absolutely.
So God bless you. Keep strong, and I hope we all learn something tonight. That's this Kingdom Financial One, KFG One can go forward, because it is the best thing right now we have going. Don't feel no way. Don't let anybody say anything negative about it. I don't let they get your spirit down. It's doing a very good job. It's what we put in, we get out. If you don't put in something positive and hard work, then you won't get nothing back. And you have to tell people the truth.
Absolutely.
That's basically it. Truth is the truth. And thank you again. I respect you and I appreciate the group that you have at admin. And God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bless you as well. Appreciate that. So awesome, awesome. And let me say this, guys, me personally, I can't stand PayPal either. I know PayPal has a lot of issues sometimes. And what I like to tell people, if you don't have a PayPal, find someone in your family that does have PayPal. And you also can use the same account and distribute it how you need to do it. But that's one of the most important things I like to say about not just sitting there and letting other people get placed under you, because you may not be able to contact that person. Again, that can backfire on you. And I've seen that happen a lot of times where people just sit and let the computer place people under them and say, well, I'm not bringing in two people. Let's let the community come in. And the community will still grow like that. Don't get me wrong. It still will grow. It may grow a little slower. But at the end of the day, you're going to get burned somewhere, because you're going to have somebody under you that you have no way of contacting. You're going to have somebody under you that you don't know how to gift, and it's going to slow the process down. All right. Somebody said, do you need a U.S. account to participate? No, you don't need a U.S. account to participate. So again, that's why we say get PayPal or whatever the case may be, and you'll be able to do it that way. But some people do say you can get a U.S. account and it will help out. All right, I think we got another question from George. And again, guys, that's why I tell y'all, watch these videos so that way you guys can get a full understanding. If you have to watch them 2 or 3 times, do it. George, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, PK. How about you?
I'm doing great. I can't complain.
Awesome. My question, you mentioned it's advisable that persons should use their affiliate URL when they're recruiting there too. But what will happen if you recruit those two and they can't find it there too? Is that board stuck? Because the implication here, no one is likely to come in onto your board unless those two persons who you have invited actually bring in their two. Am I correct?
Right. And again, whoever's using the master link, let's say if there's a large group that comes in who just, really trying to get everybody in quick, the master link will still put people on your board. All right. So that the system is going to help you regardless. But at the same time, you don't want to 100% depend on that system, because it's going to, you got to do the math. Like I said, over almost 600 people in the community. How long is it really going to take where is your board within those 600 people? So if it's currently on board number 2 filling people, how long is it going to take to get to your board using that master link? So when you use that affiliate link, it's going to place those persons directly on your board. They don't go nowhere else. So even when you progress to the next board, let's say if you're on the $500 board and then you use your affiliate link, even though your person started at the $50 board, the system still links them to the persons that's connected to you that goes up to your $500 board. So it's going to help push you up, not just, have you putting somebody in the system and it's not helping you at all. So anytime you personally use your affiliate link to invite your persons, it's going to put them directly under your tree. Okay.
Right. So you would suggest if you were to choose to use your affiliate link, then you should ensure that the two persons who you're inviting, that they are likely to find there too. Otherwise, this has serious implication for your board.
Well, not necessarily, because again, if they don't invite anybody, the system will still help you as long as people are coming in, even though you're not depending on that. But the conversation needs to be had before they sign up. Hey, you know, if they say, okay, it sounds good, I'm interested, you know, and just kindly ask them, okay, before you sign up, you know, do you know 2 people that you think would be involved in it? Are you willing to, you know, put the work in to try to invite 2 people if this works for you? And, you know, get a commit from, that's why I say it's a personal relationship. And I don't want people, you know, none of us here want people looking at this more like a business mindset, because there's nothing business about it as far as, you know, legal wise, it's not a business. That's why it's 100% in your hands. So you have to have the conversation with these people and know the people that you're inviting in. Because if they don't bring in 2 people, then, you know, it could be, okay, well, if I got to help you get 2 people, let's split the gift then. You know, if I have to help you get 2 people instead of getting 200, you give me 50 for every person I help you get. You know, y'all can work it out. People do that all the time, and they're being successful. And I'm just gonna brag on him because he just kind of came on a few minutes ago. But Mr. Barracks, he's experienced, you know, some trouble here, some trouble there, but he still went back to the videos and applied what we said, and he's doing exceptionally well. He's one of the ones I said, you know, have been gifted those times with, you know, within a 30-day period, within less than 30 days. So if you got 2 people, there's, you know, you got 2 people under you, but they don't bring in 2 people, you don't have to really worry too much. Again, you focus on your 2 people and encourage them to get their 2 people. And if they don't, then you negotiate with those 2 people, you know, and then you can always still replace those 2 people. You know what I'm saying? So if they come in and say, okay, I thought I could get 2 people, but I can't, you can always replace their account. Just say, okay, well, I got another person that's willing to take that spot. When, you know, we're just gonna swap you out for somebody else. You have to just work the system and get creative, because again, at the end of the day, if this was a business, it's your business. How would you run it? So you literally have 100% free course, free range to run your boards how you need to run to make it work for you. Again, you know, it works different for everybody. So I can't just physically say, this is what's going to work for you. This is going to work for the person in Jamaica. This, because it may be different. What we do in the U.S. may be different from what you guys do in Jamaica. So it could be completely different. So you just have to find the best model that works for you. And like I say, if you need to replace somebody, that's always an option. You can always replace them with another person with your same affiliate link. Just keep using your affiliate link. And then those persons that come in under you, when they invite somebody, they use their affiliate link. And they'll continue to grow and grow. And it'll be a never-ending story to the limit of potential if everybody did the same thing.
Right. So TJ, I just want to make sure I'm understanding you clearly. Mm-hmm. So you're saying if someone uses his or her affiliate link, mm-hmm. bring them to those 2 or one of the 2 having difficulty finding his 2, the system will help that person out. And you're saying the system here would be the master, from the master?
Right. So what happened is whoever used that master link next, the system would help them out. But like I said, I wouldn't depend on that, because that's based on someone coming in on a merge group or someone who just, you know, wasn't really invited by someone personally in the group. So now that the community is like right at 600 people large, people are now starting to use their own affiliate link. So that's going to minimize that number. So I can only speak if I was you. So if I invited 2 people, and let's say the one person invited their 2 people, the other person is struggling, you know, he can't find 2 people. What I would do is help that person find 2 people, or say, look, you know, you want to just go ahead and back out while you on the $50 board, while you know, it's a low risk. And if they say, yeah, I say, okay, give me a few days. I'll see if I can find somebody to replace that particular spot or whatever. Right. And so what I would do, you know, I would just do that. Because again, that's why we make everybody start at the $50 board, because it's low risk and it's easy to set a momentum. So that way you work all your problems on the $50 board at the low risk level. Because again, what you build on that first board is going to follow you all the way through the system. So you want to make sure that first board is on a solid, firm foundation. Did that answer your question?
Yes, sure.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, somebody said, what if I wish to progress to the next board? How can I exit the program? I don't understand the question. Oh, if you do not, what if you wish not to progress to the next board? How can one exit the program? Okay, so you need to let us know that you don't want to move to that next board. And I'm pretty sure if you've already passed the $50 board or passed the 150 board, I'm pretty sure we can just post that in the group and somebody would love to have that spot, because you got to remember, now you have 2 boards worth of people under you. So they're guaranteed going to be gifted the next time somebody come in. So if you want to exit the program, definitely let us know. We prefer you let us know so we can kind of work with the people that's on that board versus just leaving the program. And again, a lot of people do that. They just come over here to regroup their gifts and go. And again, that's your personal opinion. You know, I can only give you my opinion. But in this, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's 100% controlled by you. So maybe you just have, you know, had it with community. You say, I want to get out while I'm ahead. That's your prerogative. But I always say, you know, consider being fair to those above you. But if that has to be the case, just kindly let us know, send us an email, send us a message, some kind of way saying, hey, I've been gifted. I no longer want to progress to the next board. I think I'm going to exit right here. And you know, we'll just put it out and say, hey, look, there's a board on the spot on the $500 board where there are now 12 people behind them. You know, the people are already there. They don't need to get 2 people. They're already there. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure somebody will be happy to come in and say, okay, I'll gift that $500 for that person to go to the next board because I already got the backing I need. It's an easy progression. So I don't think that'll be a problem. Just let us know, send an email, go into the back office and send a message. Whatever you need to do, you can definitely do that. All right. And we have implemented a chat feature, so you can go in there. And a lot of times we may not be online to receive an immediate chat, but you can also send a message through that chat, and we'll get that message directly when we log back in. So we made everything accessible for you guys. Let me see if I can show you guys that actually while I'm in here. We're gonna see if I can log into it. Give me 1 second. I think we got another question. I'm gonna get to that question in 1 second. Let's see if we can do this. I want to make sure you guys understand this as well. Again, since it's been recorded, we kind of want to share this with everybody so you guys kind of know where we are and begin to understand the full concept. Pull this up. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think of a user that's in here already. I think this is a person. Let me see if I remember their login. Let's see if this works, guys. That's not it. I think this is it. Okay, perfect. So you guys can see the screen. Again, you should get all your important notifications. If it's something like a Zoom meeting or something coming up, it's going to pop up in red. Make sure you know about that. That's important while you log in. There's a new feature we added. It says we are here right here in the bottom right-hand side. So whatever your concerns may be, you can just click this. Yes, that was implemented today. Correct. We just implemented this today. So it says away. And even though they're away because nobody's at the office, nobody's doing anything, it pops up and just says, hey, welcome to our site. If you need any help, simply reply to this message. And we're online to help you ready when ready. You can type whatever message you want to send, and I guarantee you somebody will get this message and be able to address your concerns at some point in time, okay? Now, again, it may be a lot coming in, so you have to give us some time. Sometimes it may be an immediate response. Sometimes it may take up to 24 hours, but we'll get the message, okay? So we implemented that today so you guys wouldn't have any hard way of reaching someone regarding any issues or concerns you guys may have. And yes, that was just added today, just so we can make that an easy feature for you guys as well. All right, so you can just send a message through that and say, hey, I'm on this board. I don't want to continue to the next one. And then we'll work it out from there. Okay, how can I get a copy of the recorded Zoom meeting to share with my friends? So you'll get a copy of the training video. We're gonna post that as well. I'll post that and have Adjourn post it as well. It'll be in this system, so you can go to the View News section, and also for the next, I think for the rest of the week, we'll put it in the pop-up. So as soon as you log in, it'll pop up under your red notification saying, here's the Zoom meeting, here's all the information you need to move forward, okay? All right, someone had another question on the Galaxy. Let's see if we can get them in. Somebody had their hand raised on the Galaxy device. I'm trying to unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. Let's see. All right, I'm not sure if that was by mistake or not. All right, George has another question.
Yeah, yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes. I'm wondering, I notice when you post recording, the questions and answers are not included. Is it possible that it could be included in the recording?
Yes, we can leave those in there. We just kind of do it because some people want to share it with new members or whatever the case may be. So just for courtesy's sake, they just normally cut it just for the most important information. But yeah, we can definitely post it as well with the actual questions and answers in there as well. So
Okay,
this one will be posted with questions and answers.
okay, thanks.
No problem.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, TJ. How are you?
Good, good.
Yeah. Generally, I think this is a professional can do well on it if they apply themselves and if they follow the simple rules. I want to get confirmation on something George said. I'm not sure it is 100% clear. It relates to you giving out your affiliate link. Let's say you give your affiliate link to someone and they come in, but they did not take their 2 people. Are you saying that at some point, if they just cannot find their 2 people, that the system will provide them with 2 people? Are you saying that, or that's not so?
Right. That's a 50-50 chance you're taking. So again, the system will, if there's a lot of people coming in. So for example, let's say if someone wants to merge and there's a group of 150 people and they say they're coming into community. So what's going to happen, they're going to use that master link. So 9 times out of 10, yes, some of those persons will be placed on your board. But again, that's a 50-50 chance that you are taking. That's why I don't highly recommend you're doing it unless there's someone in your group already in the group that's adding people doing that. So I would just say, if you have someone in your downline that's not producing, the 100% most effective way is to just, switch them out, replace them, or help them. Because at the end of the day, if the computer does put somebody under them, frankly, is it fair that they still get gifted or make it all the way to the 100, make it all the way to the mega board, get paid, get gifted $8,000 and then bring nobody in, then share it, then, and you put all the hard work in? It's not fair for those who are doing that. So I would say if someone is struggling on the $50 board or whatever board they're on, just go ahead and switch them out. All right. And somebody just asked the question, how do you switch somebody out? So again, that's why it's important for you to know the people on your board that you know, love, and trust. And that's why we say it's best that you get your 2 people versus just letting the system give you 2 people sometime, because you want to know these people that's coming in on your board so that way you can communicate with them and have a relationship with them. Because if they're not going to progress, they can just give you their login is one way. So one way you can switch them out, they give you their username and their password, and you just go in and switch the information completely out. All right. Another way is if they just completely drop off, you can go in the chat and say, hey, greetings. I got this person. Their username is this. They're no longer responding. They've told me they've quit. They told me they're done, or I just need to swap them out. We're going to confirm with that person they need to be swapped out. Once they confirm, then we'll just go ahead and give you their username. And all we're going to do is just change the password. And we change the password. We'll give you the new password. And then you go in and put all your information in, change their name, change their username, whatever you desire to do. You can definitely do all of that in their by taking over their account. So that's how you would switch someone out. So number one, see if the person give you their login and their password. We prefer that way because it's more relational. But however, if you can't get it from that person, just have that person reach out to us and say, hey, this is not working for me. I thought I could find 2 people, but I can't. I'm okay. It's just not for me. And we get it. It's not for everybody. Some people can't talk to people. Some people don't like to talk to people. Everything is not, it's not designed for everybody. So we understand that it may just be not just for somebody. So if you handle it the right way, they should just be able to turn everything over to you. But if not, we don't have a problem changing their password and giving you their username so that you can replace those people however you see fit. All right.
Yeah, and finally, TJ, if I may add something to the question you asked before as to whether people agree or disagree with having completing one board before you ascend to another board. It has pros and cons because sometimes there are people who want to progress onto the other board, and the board that they're on, they're being held up maybe for legitimate reasons by those who are to give them.
Right.
And so if they just stay there and wait until they get the they might not even get, but they have to move to the other board because others on the other board wishes to give them. So sort of pros and cons. You have to weigh them, I think.
Right. It's a pros and cons. Like I said, I'm talking to Adjourn now to see how we want to kind of work it out. We're going to take everybody's comments and concerns and see if there's a way maybe that you can manually push a button, or maybe go over here and push a setting saying do not notify upline until I've completed. So everybody may have a setting where they can, choose it for themselves.
That's correct.
We're just throwing it out there trying to see, because again, when you're dealing with programming and things like that, it can get get real tricky. So at the end of the day, we'll definitely take everything into consideration and just, take a vote on everything and kind of see how to go from there. But yeah, it's pros and cons.
All right.
Some people.
Take care.
Okay. You have a good one. Yeah, it's pros and cons. Because some people may say, okay, well, I'm on the $500 board. I've already been gifted 35. I'm okay with just a 35. I don't have to have 4. And you want to go ahead and get to the next level. So that will be a pro of having access to the next board before you're completely gifted. And so that's why that feature was made available just in that case. But however, we've been having more problems with just the people being contacted. Why haven't you gift me? Are you going to gift me? What are you doing? And it's like every single day somebody is contacting them about gifting. And they're like, I'm tired of getting asked about being gifted. I'm waiting on 2 other gifts. When I get my 2 gifts, I'll send it. So we're just weighing out the pros and cons with that, and then we'll see what's the best way to kind of go with that moving forward. George, you had a question?
Yes. Well, I just want to tell you I'm in full agreement with the idea that you just suggested. If you have a feature where participants can select if you don't want your upline to contact you before you get full payout. If we have that feature, I think persons can then choose as to whether or not they want to gift and then move on to 2.0, even to the extent where you haven't yet received your full payout.
Right.
I think that would be a better suggestion as opposed to you making it mandatory that, because what if somebody, is holding you up indefinitely? It means you can't move on.
Right. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna talk to the technician and kind of see, because again,
so I like that feature.
By the system already being live, we just got to see what our options are. So a lot of time about being live, and again, you have literally about 600 people in this community. You don't want to go in and stop the community just to add a feature. And that's a lot of times what has to happen when you're making a major change. So we just have to kind of see what we're able to implement as a change and a feature without stopping the whole community that will make it easier. Again, it's not that big of a deal, but some people address it, some people don't address it. So again, on our end, we try to make it, we try to accommodate everybody. Even if we get one complaint, we don't even want that one complaint. That's how serious we are and dedicated to volunteering and believing this community, that we don't even want one complaint with this community. So if one person complains, we're trying to figure out how can we help that one person so we eliminate that complaint. So again, it's only a handful of people that have said something about it. It's nowhere near the entire 600 people in the community. But again, the 5 or 6 that we have gotten, we want to try to address that issue. So it's not a really a big deal, but at the same time, we want to address it. And so we're definitely going to talk to our technician. So when I get with Adjourn, we're going to see exactly what we can do to see if it can be like a select option to notify the person or not notify the person, or just see what our options are concerning that.
I like that feature. So I definitely like the technician to look seriously.
Yeah. So hopefully it works. Let's pray and hope it works.
All right. Thanks much.
Great. All right. So I hope I addressed everybody's questions tonight. I don't know how much more plainer we can get. Again, we're going to post this recording with the questions and answers in it. And it'll be in this back office again as well. So when you log into your account, you should see it on there, pop up in red. And then after a few days, it'll go away and we'll put it in the news feed. All right. So anytime you go to the news feed, you'll see it there. All right. So again, the best advice we can give you guys, don't give up. I know a lot of you, again, this is less than 30 days old. Keep that in mind. This program is less than 30 days old. And the fact that we've already got over 85% of the community already have been gifted past the $50 board, that's progress. I don't, those of you that have been in other communities, can you honestly say you was in that community and got through the $50 board in less than 30 days? Or got, most of you started at the $500 board and you didn't even get through that because you stalled out. So it's progress. It's progress. The model is working. So like I said, some of you that may be in a place where you kind of got discouraged. Don't get discouraged. It could be multiple reasons why. Hopefully we covered a lot of those reasons. And so we can kind of go back and examine each board and kind of see what those reasons may be. So you can, go ahead and continue to move forward. I think the biggest problem that we noticed just by looking on the back end was everybody was wanting to keep using the banker link. And like I said, again, if you're a part of a merging group, or if you're merging people into our group, that's not a problem. If you are a leader that's still adding some of your people to our group, that banker link, that master link, that's still the link you want to use. It only wants to come in when, okay, everybody has been added from our group, and now whoever's on the board you're on, you now have to go, and invite your 2 people, share the community. That's when you want to use your personal affiliate link there. All right. But yes, somebody said, I will keep the faith. Yes, definitely keep the faith. Make these videos your friend. Again, when someone tells you something, go and verify it with these Zoom videos. Again, I'm gonna post both of these Zoom videos. I'm gonna post a training video again that pretty much trains you on the entire system. The only thing in that training video that's not going to be there is this new feature you see on the right-hand side, which is pretty much self-explanatory for a chat session. It tells you if they're away or whether we're online. And again, whether we're online or offline, you can still type in and it'll still be there for when we do log into the system. So that's the only new feature that's been added. But go and definitely look at the videos. I can't stress that enough. Look at these videos, look at these Zooms that have been recorded. Make sure that when you invite people to the community, be truthful with the people you invite. Don't lie to people, okay? I don't know about everybody in the community, but I'm a man of faith, and I don't like to do people wrong. You want to be honest with people, be truthful with people, and a lot of times, it's discouraging on the volunteer part on our end here at the back office when people call and say, well, this person told me this. I thought I was going to do this. I was expecting more, and unfortunately, we had nothing to do with that. That's what somebody else told you in the community. So do your research. Again, when you come into this community, this is your board. Let me show you this before you guys actually log off. Why I set up this way. We're looking at actually a live member right now. So if you look at her board, when she first came in, when you first join this community, it's going to show you automatically in the banker level, okay? So which means the person who brought her in, you're not going to see them. The person who brought her in, she's only going to know who that person is by looking at the dashboard, all right? So it would say sponsor information, all right? Let me close this out, which is adjourn, all right? So that's the sponsor information. This is who sponsored her. So this is the person who said, hey, I want you to come in and be a part of this community. He shared her link, shared his link. So that's how she got there. So now when she got added to the board, she didn't see his name on the board. Why? Because none of our Journ's people is going to gift her. It's the people that she brings in that's going to gift her, or the system puts under her automatically. Again, that's a 50-50 chance you're taking. But you want to invite your own 2 people. So she's going to give the people her affiliate link. And everybody she gives that affiliate link to is going to fall underneath her tree, all right? Because at the end of the day, these 4 people, the same process works. These 4 people are going to be the one to gift her, all right? So that's why this is your board. It's not the person who brought you in's board. It's not the person over here on the left's board. This is your board. So at the end of the day, the people that are coming under you, those are the ones that's going to gift you, not the people that was added before you, not the people that was added beside you. The people that are being added beneath you are the ones that's going to gift you. Keep that in your mind. And to guarantee that, use your affiliate link, because your affiliate link is going to place all these persons here. All right. And let me give y'all another scenario before I let y'all go. Let's say she brought in 2 people with her affiliate link, right? And for the scenario that you guys asked the question for, let's say Dana was having a hard time. All right. Rona got her 2 people, but Dana was having a hard time. Nevaeh can give her affiliate link again, and it will automatically put the person under Dana because she's helping Dana, and the board is recognizing her affiliate link, because when you use your affiliate link, it's designed to fill your tree, not somebody else's tree. It's designed to fill your tree. And even if somebody else does the banker link, guess what? If the banker link picks your board, it would just place them anywhere there's an available spot on your board. So guess what? If the system helps you out, great. If it doesn't, great, because you're using your affiliate link. All right. So if the system helps you out, even the better. That's why this is so easy. I don't understand why people make it so hard. It's really simple because there's no other system like that where people who just automatically join a community who's not associated with any other group, the system just places them on your board with you doing no work if that option is available. So on top of you committing to bring 2 people, the system is saying, hey, I'm committed to whenever anybody comes in who's not a part of affiliated with a group, I'll help you as well. So you're getting help from the system periodically, if that's available, and then you're helping yourself. God, it's a no-win situation. And then again, when you get to the mega board, it's extra help because you got $4,000 being gifted forward that can help you bring in more people or help begin to make you progress to the next board even faster. It's a no-brainer, all right? So keep the faith, guys. And we got so many people, it's working, it's doing well. Again, those of you that say, I've been on this board for a week, I've been on it for 2 or 3 weeks, the system ain't even 30 days old. And if you're off the $50 board, you have no reason to complain because, again, most communities, you don't even get gifted within 30-day period. It's a 4-week progression. If you're bringing in 2 people and they're bringing in their 2, that's on the 2-week progression, the 2 people progression. All right. And like I said, some of you have actually been gifted in this community and you haven't brought nobody in just because of people are seeing that it works. People see the concept. I mean, we had one person that actually came with the banker link. Said, I love the way this banker link is working, and literally just gave everybody the banker link, and it's already on the $500 board just that quick because they just believe in the system and it's just been working. And they've been inviting people one by one by one. They didn't have a group. They just literally just invited people one by one by one by one, and they're having great success. So whatever method works for you, all right, work it and make it work. You have nobody to blame in this system but you if it does not work, all right? We're here to help. It's not our fault. We're giving you the complete layout. It's been done time and time again. Just in less than 30 days, it's been done time and time again, all right? So you can definitely do that, move forward. And again, keep the faith, believe in yourself, work hard. Nothing comes without hard work. You got to work hard. And unfortunately, we live in a generation where people just don't want to put the work in. All right, but we got to put the work in. And I promise you, if you put the work in, have the mentality, find 2 people you know, love, and trust. That's it. If everybody has that mentality, you will have a 100% success rate and use your affiliate link. You have a 100% success rate. There's no way. All right. So have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, let everybody know this will be posted in the back office for them to view. Again, I wish everybody, a lot more people was on here. And that's why we're kind of pulling away from some of the Zoom meetings because, again, we're repeating ourselves over and over again. And like I said, it's over 600 people in the community, and there's only about 40 that came on the Zoom call tonight, but there's going to be 100 questions regarding what we talked about. So watch the videos, tell your people to watch the videos. All the information, all the questions and answers are going to be in those videos. All right. So we're going to post that as soon as they're ready. Again, we wish you guys much success in this community. Again, take control of your own board. Don't allow anybody else to kind of dictate your board or run your board for you, because at the end of the day, this is your control. You control it. Okay. KFG don't control it. You control your board. All right. So have a great night. Be blessed. And we'll see you on the other side of the blessing cycle. All right. Have a great night.